Welcome to this unnameable tale where the cruel eat the frail, our good doomed to fail, as No Rolls Barred plays Blood on the Clocktower. I'm Tom, and I'm joined by John.
Hello.
Laurie.
Hello.
Holly.
Hello.
Ivan.
Hiya.
Becca.
Hello.
Chris.
Howdy.
Ken.
Hiya.
Don.
Hello.
Sullivan.
Hello.
Blair.
Hello.
Tilly.
Hi.
And our very special guest, official storyteller from the Pandemonium Institute, the great old one who gets the job done. The Cthulhu who fools you. Ben.
Eldritch Ben.
Eldritch Ben. Eldritch Ben. Eldritch Ben.
Right. The stars are right. So we bid you good night.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I've
this
changed
again.
my mind.
Ben, before we go around the town square and talk about which player has what role and how that role works, do you want to say a little something about this game's script?
Yeah, it's called an Eldritch demonstration because it's a spooky script that contains a riot. It's mostly built around showing off the new character, which is the al-hadikhia. We'll talk about that in a minute. But crucially, the two demons on it are Leviathan or Riot. Both of those are demons that don't kill in the night. So this game's going to have a much different vibe to all the other ones you're going to see in Season 2. It's going to be a bit more relaxed. Nobody's going to be afraid of getting killed in the night. People are going to freely exchange information, which can kind of be bad for the evil team, but it's also going to give them more information to poison, to twist, to manipulate.
First, we have John Gracie, the al-hadikhia and this game's unreleased character.
The al-hadikhia, whose ability reads, once per day, if you publicly guess which players are minions and which are demons, good wins. So, once per day, every day, John Gracie can stand up and say, I'm the al-hadikhia, I think these two people are the minions and this person's the demon. If he nails it, the good team wins, the game immediately ends.
Are we looking at another juggler, gossip, I am Spartacus kind of character? Do you think we'll see multiple people claiming al-hadikhia?
I think we probably will see multiple people claiming al-hadikhia because even though the players aren't going to get killed at night, I think it's still useful to obfuscate that kind of thing from the evil team. It gives them less of an opportunity to work with the truth and turn them into lies.
Next up is Laurie, the first of this game's two minions, the Widow.
Yes, the Widow, whose ability reads, on your first night, look at the grimoire and choose a player. They are poisoned. One good player knows there's a Widow in play. The Widow is kind of like a spy in that it gets to see the entire grimoire, and it gets to know, hypothetically, what every player is. But crucially, the Widow can choose to poison one of those players. If they do that, then one good player learns that a Widow is in play. They can, if they wish, poison themselves, and then nobody learns that there's a Widow in play. But in a game with this much information, it would be quite wasteful to not take the opportunity to confuse at least one person.
You've just spoken about how in this script, when the demon can't kill at night, townsfolk tend to be more open with information, and that gives the evil team more tools with which to corrupt the truth. And the Widow seems like, for a Leviathan script, a really valuable minion to have.
Definitely. It's rough enough for the evil team that they can't kill, so being able to have all of the information at their fingertips and choose whose information to manipulate is going to be crucial to them winning.
Next up, Holly is our philosopher.
The philosopher, whose ability reads, once per game at night, choose a good character, gain their ability. If this character is in play, they are drunk. Basically, the philosopher gets to be, not technically be, but effectively be whatever good character they want. However, if they choose one that's already in play, it drunks that other good character, which can lead to confusion, clashes, and sometimes even those characters not believing one another.
Next up, the first of our two outsiders, one of my absolute favourite characters to play as, the politician.
The politician, whose ability reads, if you were the player most responsible for your team losing, you change alignment and win, even if dead. If our good politician can find some way to be the most responsible player for evil winning, the politician will change alignments right at the end of the game and win with the evil team. It's very hard to be the most responsible for either team winning. It's always really a team effort, but that doesn't make it impossible if they're the only vote that manages to tip it over so that the evil demon doesn't get executed, or if they somehow convince someone to execute a good player and end the game early, they can change alignments.
For me, the joy of the politician is figuring out what the different possible outcomes can be and trying to get a finger in each of those pies. I love that character.
You are effectively a freelancer, a mercenary if you're the politician. It's a lot of fun.
Now we have Becca, the first of our 3 village idiots.
Well, kind of, but more on that later. The village idiot, whose ability is each night choose a player, you learn their alignment, +0 to +2 village idiots. One of the extras is drunk. So, we can have up to 3 of these tokens in the bag. However, if there is more than one village idiot, one of them must be drunk. Each night the village idiot will wake, they'll point to a player, and we'll give them a good or an evil. Of course, if they're the drunk village idiot, we might lie to them. Normally the village idiots come find one another, they form a little council and maybe try and figure out if one of them's drunk or if some of them are lying. So it's very much a group effort kind of character.
And now we have Chris, our savant.
The savant, whose ability reads, each day you may visit the storyteller to learn 2 things in private. One is true and one is false. So each day, Chris will come up here, we'll sit down, I'll make 2 statements to him. One of them should be true and one of them should be false. However, unbeknownst to Chris, he has actually been made drunk by the puzzle master. So we can say whatever we like to him and we'll probably mix it up. We'll maybe do 2 trues some days and 2 falses other days. Might even tell him 1 true and 1 false some days, just to really mix up and confuse things.
Ken is our second village idiot.
Ken, our second village idiot, and Ken is the drunk one. So we'll likely be lying to him when he chooses to learn the alignments of various players. But we might have to tell him the odd truth here or there. Obviously, it's extremely unlikely for there to be 5 evil players in play. So if Ken picks 5 good players, we'll probably have to tell him the truth eventually.
Dom is this game's demon, the Leviathan.
Leviathan, whose ability reads, if more than 1 good player is executed, evil wins. All players know you are in play. After day 5, evil wins. So, when there's a Leviathan in play, players aren't being killed by the demon at night. The evil team has to run down the clock. After 5 days, the game ends and the evil team wins, which means that the good team has 5 days to execute the demon. However, if they execute more than 1 good player, evil also wins immediately. It's a demon that forces the good team to be very, very cagey about who they nominate, very, very concerned about who they execute, and not do executions every day, because that's an almost certain way for good to lose the game.
It is the most paranoid demon, I think, in the game.
It is, which is at odds with the often delightfully chill atmosphere of, well, we're not going to die in the night, let's just all have a chat.
Next up we have Sullivan, our second minion and sort of third village idiot, the marionette.
Sullivan, the marionette, whose ability reads, you think you are a good character, but you are not. The demon knows who you are, you neighbour the demon. So, the marionette believes they're a good guy. They're kind of like a minion drunk, if you like. However, we don't know who the marionette is when we put the tokens in the bag. We have to wait and see who is sat next to the demon and choose one of them to be the marionette. Now, I intended for there to be 3 village idiots in this game when I put those 3 tokens in the bag. However, fate decided that both of the demon's neighbours were village idiots. So I've had no choice but to make one of them the marionette, which means instead of having 2 sober village idiots and 1 drunk one, we have 1 sober village idiot, 1 drunk village idiot, and 1 marionette who thinks they're a village idiot.
And who we will treat like a drunk village idiot in the information we give.
Oh yes. So normally you would get 3 village idiots meet up. They figure out over the course of time that 2 of them are sober because their information matches up and 1 of them is drunk. However, we're now in a situation where 2 of them are getting incorrect information and 1 correct. So it's entirely possible that the 2 village idiots getting incorrect information will convince themselves and the sober village idiot that they're in fact the 2 sober ones.
Next we have Blair, our balloonist.
The balloonist, whose ability reads, each night you learn 1 player of each character type until there are no more players to learn, plus 1 outsider. So, each night we wake up the balloonist, we show them a player. Over the course of 4 nights, we must show them 1 demon, 1 minion, 1 outsider, 1 townsfolk. The balloonist adds in an extra outsider because, of course, if you're in a no outsider game, they have no outsiders to see. This is why our 11-player game contains 2 outsiders.
And finally, Tilly, our puzzle master.
The puzzle master, whose ability reads, 1 player is drunk, even if you die. If you guess once who it is, you learn the demon player, but guess wrong and get false info. So, for the whole game, regardless of whether Tilly is alive or dead, 1 person will be drunk. This game's drunk person is Chris. If Tilly can work that out, and if she can come to me and correctly guess that it's Chris, which she may attempt once in the whole game, we must tell her who the demon is. However, the much more likely scenario is that she'll guess incorrectly, and then we will lie to her about who the demon is.
The 3 demon bluffs we'll be giving Dom are the Shugenja.
The Shugenja, whose ability reads, you start knowing if your closest evil player is clockwise or anti-clockwise. So the Shugenja is woken on night 1 and night 1 only, and the storyteller points either clockwise or counterclockwise around the circle. That pointing is determined by whichever direction contains the nearest evil player. If those 2 evil players are equidistant, we choose which way we show them.
The Juggler.
The Juggler. On your first day, publicly guess up to 5 players' characters. That night, you learn how many you got correct. So we'll probably see quite a few people claiming to be Juggler on day 1. It kind of obfuscates from the demon who the real one is. And if there really were a Juggler in play, we would wake them up and tell them how many of the up to 5 players they guessed were correct.
And the Fisherman.
The Fisherman. Once per game, during the day, visit the storyteller for some advice to help your team win. So it's quite likely at some point an evil player will come up here and pretend to be the Fisherman. It's a pretty useful bluff to have because you can say whatever you want. You can make up whatever advice is convenient for your lies and schemes.
So this is an 11-player game. Ordinarily that would mean 1 demon, 2 minions, 1 outsider, 7 townsfolk. But because of the balloonist, we have 1 demon, 2 minions, 2 outsiders, 6 townsfolk.
Spot on.
Okay, time to wake people up.
Let's go. So, first off, we wake up Holly. Holly is our philosopher. She chooses to use the philosopher's ability on night 1 and gains the power of the al-hadikhia. The al-hadikhia is in play, so that means John Gracie is now a probably permanently drunk al-hadikhia.
So we now have a permanently drunk al-hadikhia and then a philosopher whose al-hadikhia powers work.
Correct. Next we wake up Laurie and we show him that Dom is the demon. We don't show him the other minion because the other minion is a marionette.
Because Laurie is the widow, he will find out the other minion is a marionette anyway, right?
That's true. Normally the minion doesn't learn who the marionette is. They would likely work out there's a marionette because they learn 1 less minion than they should. But in this instance, our other minion is actually going to get to look inside the grimoire, so he's going to find all that out anyway, assuming he's paying attention. Next up, we wake up Dom, our Leviathan/demon. We show him that Laurie is his minion. We show him that Sullivan is his minion, and that Sullivan is the marionette.
One of the unique things about the marionette is it's a situation where the demon learns what their minion is in night 1.
Correct, yes. A lot of people see the marionette, a character who believes they're good, but is actually a minion, and think, oh, that's not a very good minion, it doesn't have any power. But in actuality, we found in our playtesting that it's one of the most successful minions, because you can be the best liar in the world, but you're still not as convincing as when you genuinely believe you're telling the truth.
That's a very good way of putting it.
Okay, now we wake up Laurie for a second time. He's the widow, so he gets to see inside the grimoire and then choose to poison 1 player. Laurie chooses to poison Holly, the philosopher. So, having had the al-hadikhia ability for all of about 10 seconds, she immediately becomes poisoned, which immediately makes John Gracie sober again. And so now we're in a situation where there will be a philosopher who believes they're sober and has the al-hadikhia power, and likely an al-hadikhia who believes they've been made drunk by this philosopher, not having their power when in actuality they do. I realise that's a very confusing string of words. I hope you're able to follow that.
That's wild.
Now that Laurie's chosen who to poison, we are obliged to inform one player that there's a widow in play. So we wake up Ivan, show him the widow token. It's up to Ivan whether or not he confers that information to the rest of the team. Next up, we wake up our balloonist. We show Sullivan, who of course is a minion. He's the marionette, although he doesn't know it. Perhaps Blair can work that out over the course of the game. Now it's time to wake up our 3 village idiots. Well, 2 village idiots and a marionette. We wake Sullivan. He chooses his demon Dom, so we of course tell him that Dom is good. Next up, we wake up Ken. He selects Chris, so we show him incorrectly that Chris is evil because he's the drunk village idiot. And finally, Becca. She wakes up and points to Ivan. Ivan is the politician, a character that might turn evil later, but right now he's good. So we correctly show Becca that Ivan is on the good team.
Good morning, gentle townsfolk. They say that ignorance is bliss, a placid mercy in a universe of unspeakable horror. Here in Ravenswood Bluff, ignorance will get you killed. All that stands between you and the foul jaws of a monster you can barely describe is the truth. But that's not true either, is it? You can describe this monster. It sits amongst you now, in the shadow of the morning sun, hiding vicious teeth behind smiling lips. Why look beyond the stars for ancient evil? Fear is like charity. It begins at home. So when you all return to yours, it matters not which house you dream in. Before the sun abandons you to the moon's gibbous glow, double bolt the locks, for the thing on your doorstep is no colour out of space. Can you find whatever haunts the dark before it finds you? On that subject, you have 5 days of safety. For this is a Leviathan game. If 2 good players are executed, then evil wins. The demon will not kill in the night, which means no post-mortem puns will be etched on your gravestones. It's okay though. I'm saving them for a truly unspeakable horror. But I'm getting ahead of myself. 1 game at a time. Good luck.
Those guys are
Really?
spooky.
When do we get to learn to do that?
Oh,
If you win.
I want to learn to do that.
If you win all the games.
All right.
What, every game in the series?
Mushroom?
Yeah,
Leviathan,
yeah,
Leviathan,
yeah,
guys.
next time, Laurie.
Leviathan.
I also have an announcement.
Oh!
I heard there's a widow in play.
Okay.
Interesting.
Question.
Oh, right.
Well, before everyone goes,
Interesting.
can I just ask the group?
Yes.
Is it worth everyone saying who they are, given we're
Yes.
not going to be nominating?
Yes.
Bad for evil, but for good. Is it worth it?
I want to do that.
We could do it
I'll
right
start.
now. Yeah?
I'll start.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah.
Yes,
Straight away.
away.
Yes,
I love
let's
it.
do it.
I love it, John.
Does
I love it.
Does anyone not want to do it?
Yeah, who doesn't want to do it?
Kids, you probably.
I only don't want to do it because I'm a minion. That's it. No, it's great. It's great. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Shall I start?
Yeah.
All right.
This is wild.
Which character? I like in this one.
This is
You guys?
This is wild.
I am the al-hadikhia,
Oh,
which is the new character, and if I fuck it up, I'm gonna get crucified. So please help me to get this right. Which means I have to publicly guess which player is the demon. Once per day, publicly guess which player is demon and which players are minions. If I do that, good wins, unless I'm poisoned.
I'm the ogre, and I picked Sullivan. I'm on Team Sal.
That's great, because you're on a good team. That's wonderful.
I'm really sorry, John. I am the philosopher.
No, Holly!
And I picked the Elsa here last night.
Okay, that's interesting.
Because I wanted to be the Elsa here, and I thought in the
That's
small
nice that
chance...
you took it from me.
Yeah, no, I'm
John,
sorry.
you're useless.
Would you like to roll?
Let's kill him.
Unless Holly's lying.
We should both guess the same things every single day.
That's a good point, yeah.
Because I could be drunk or poisoned in some other way, and my ability could work.
I think that's a pretty strong minion bluff to be like, okay, I'm you.
Yeah.
I'm you, but it's fine.
Rubbish.
That's fine.
Alternate
Especially
pitch.
if you're the widow that's poisoning.
That's true.
Alternate pitch. We should all be aware of politician.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Could be a
Yes,
politician.
very true, very true.
I'm sorry, Laurie. I'm the ogre.
You're the
And I picked Becca.
Pixie?
What is happening?
Could be Pixie.
What is
Well, also with a
happening?
widow,
Something
evil team's gonna know us
Something
anyway.
stinks.
Yes.
Thing with Pixie is it's townsfolk.
Oh, yeah,
so
it's
not
townsfolk.
an outsider.
Okay.
Not a pixie.
So I
Okay.
can't be a Pixie.
Ooh, that's less... That's more
Becca,
suspicious.
who are you?
Wait, you can't have a
You're
both
the
a pixie and
politician,
an ogre?
surely.
No, absolutely not. Maybe you are though.
Pixie can't shoot.
I don't know who I am. Thanks, guys. That was a good laugh. Wait, I'm the village idiot.
Okay.
Cool. Or one of many. We'll see. And there is someone I trust, but I don't know. Should I hold that close?
You should hold it.
Okay.
Oh,
Trust me.
Of course, I trust you.
Wait, that means Becca didn't pick me.
I was going to pick you next.
I'm the Leviathan. Oh no. Well, you said to say who we are.
Carry on.
I am your savant.
Okay.
Oh, very nice, very
We're
nice.
dumb together.
I'm not dumb. I'm half right.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's an idiot savant.
You know what? If you hit 50% of your balls in baseball, you'd be in the Hall of Fame.
Is that right?
You tell him, Simone. I'm proud of you.
Wow.
I'm proud of you, chap.
Is that a fact?
If you hit 500 in baseball, that's good.
Might be the wrong crowd for baseball.
If I hit 50% of my wickets in cricket,
That's very different.
I would go right to the ashes.
I mean, that's true. You would probably play for England or Australia if you were English.
Well, it depends if you're a batter and you hit the wicket a lot. You're probably standing
No,
too
but
close.
as a bowler, that's an incredible.
Yes.
Anyway, that's not the point.
Is a wicket a real word?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, you're right. It's
And the
not.
thing you win, when you win the Ashes, the thing you win is burnt wickets. You win a tiny cup
Wait,
of
really?
burnt wicket.
It's
Yes.
a little
So
tiny
lost.
urn.
And you have to drink it.
Yeah, you have to drink the wicket.
Oh,
You don't drink it. And then you become
And
a
then you,
drink.
and then you become the
That is a
actions.
lie.
That's not a
Then you
lie.
become you are then
He's
burned for
lying
next year. So it's
somewhere.
great. It's really
Yeah, you get through cricket teams quite quickly that way.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I just want to talk about cricket now. I think that'll be great content. I'm your second village idiot.
Likely story.
Très intéressant.
who'd you pick?
I'm not gonna say.
Oh.
I think out of us two, I'd be the drunk one. So
What? Why?
just because they always make me drunk in these games.
I have metagaming, Ken, and I love it.
They weren't drunk, our guests. They were like, here, come on, be drunk.
Well, at the pub last night. No.
Dom?
I can't pronounce what I am. Maybe you could help me.
Fisherman.
Oh, Shigenja?
Shigenja?
I've been reliably informed I'm the Shigenja.
With a clockwise?
Wait, that was the way you just said it was racist.
Come on, let's cancel him.
Yeah, get him out of
Really,
here.
me and Ken both think that was racist.
Well, us gays are supposed to stick together, so what's the deal here? Whose side are you on?
I'm on both of your sides. Literally.
Who's the politician?
So yeah, no, anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise. Okay.
But maybe I've just changed my mind about that because of the way Chris is speaking.
Oh, it could be arbitrary if it's in the middle.
It could be arbitrary if it's equidistant, it says.
1, 2, 3,
And we have 3
4,
evil
5,
players?
6.
3. Yes.
So, no, there's no arbitrary, is there? Because it's always going to be.
No,
it's
No,
always
because
Yeah.
because you could be
Well,
sitting
no,
next to 2 evils. And
Oh, I
that's-
guess so.
that's
Yes.
arbitrary.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I know
That's
it's not
arbitrary.
me, so.
Is this base 1 outsider?
That's right.
I am the third village idiot.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm a dummy. And I pointed at you and they said good.
Great.
So there you go. That's my info.
Nice.
And me.
Okay, interesting. I am the balloonist.
Ooh.
So should I say who I learned?
I reckon
No.
It's probably not.
No,
Yeah,
definitely
leave that.
not.
But I did learn someone last night.
I am your puzzle master.
No.
So if anyone has already got any info, come and see me and let's chat about it maybe, and we can try and work out who you are, because that's another opportunity possibly to win before day 5.
So we have too many outsiders.
Right.
Too many
ogres.
outsiders.
But
Two of
two
them
of
are
them
the same.
Ogre, which is. But there's a Godfather on script.
So there is a possibility of 3 outsiders if we have a Godfather and a balloonist, right?
I have a second announcement.
Oh!
I lied about the widow. There's no widow. To my knowledge.
Why would you do that?
It's what I like to do when there's a widow on the script. What I do is I say there's a widow in play. If someone immediately contradicts me, I think they're good, because most players do not immediately contradict you there. An evil player would not just go, oh no, I saw widow as well.
Right.
And no one did. And I thought I'd leave it, and no one contradicted.
Okay.
Okay.
But there's
Okay.
not a widow according to my info.
Wow. Could be useful.
Well, should we go and chat with each other in
Yes.
rooms?
Yes.
Excuse me, everyone. I need to talk to the storyteller.
Oh.
Ooh.
Look at that.
It is.
I'm enjoying this.
That is a shame.
I don't trust that
Hey,
guy.
dummies. Should we talk about
Dummy.
who's
Oh,
I
what?
would like to have a little dummy check. Can I have a little dummy check?
For some dummies.
I'd like a dummy
Won't be
check.
wrong. We
Go on,
forget.
Should we go and do some dummy check?
Yeah. Should we name 3?
Let's do a 3 for 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but an idiot. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who's drunk?
I think I'm drunk. Okay.
Okay.
Should I tell you?
Yeah.
I picked Chris and I got evil.
Okay, interesting.
But I'm getting vibes from Chiginja that either
Me
you
or
or
Chris
Chris
is evil.
evil.
So maybe I'm not drunk. In
And
which case,
But you got
Maybe.
Dom.
I chose Dom, and it was good.
I got Ivan as good, but there's 2 ogre claims.
Mm-hmm. So I might check Ivan, because you checked Ivan, and then it will see whether
Oh,
one
yeah.
of us is drunk.
Yeah, that's
let's
a
all
good
check
idea.
Ivan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Check Ivan.
I could check Chris.
Yeah, you check Chris.
You check Ivan.
Yep.
Who are you gonna check?
I'll check Ivan. Yeah.
And then we can see.
Ghostbusters.
And then we can see between the 3 of
Find
us
out
if
who's
anyone.
drunk.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
We've already won.
Oh, we are the best village idiots ever.
I know.
We are properly we're smart.
We should have like a thing we do where we go.
Yeah.
Oh, and we all
Yeah,
fall off our
okay.
chairs. And we all snap our necks.
So, Chris, I imagine you would like 2 statements.
Yes, I also want to ask you a question.
Shoot.
Do I have a reason to be cagey about my info?
I mean, ultimately, it's up to you, right? You know you're not going to get killed by the demon at night because it can't happen. However, there's still a harpy on the script. There's still a godfather on the script. And ultimately, if evil knows what you know, they can start planning how they're going to twist it.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about death. You do need to worry about being framed.
Yeah, I can handle that, I think.
Okay.
I would love to learn 2 bits of info from you.
Okay. There is more than one village idiot in play.
Okay.
Or a sober and healthy chef would have learnt a 1 last night.
Oh. Okay, those are both good.
For the benefit of folks at home who might not be aware of the chef learns how many pairs of baddies there are. So to reword that, 2 evils are sat next to each other, or there's more than one village idiot in play.
Okay. Do you want to say for the record right now, if I'm the puzzle drunk, I'm going to be mad?
Hello. You are the balloonist.
Yes.
All right. So, I mean,
What did you claim again?
Philosopher.
Oh yeah, that was really fishy.
It is. I think it's more fishy to go for village idiot. Either way.
Yeah.
Either way. I know I'm either the philosopher al-hadikhia, or I could be puzzle drunk because Tilly is claimed puzzle master.
Yeah.
So I do think me and John should both do it every day, the same one.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyway,
Yeah.
because I think there is a chance that I've been made drunk, in which case let's get in which case John isn't drunk. I think Ivan's the minion.
Okay.
Because Ivan seemed to be itching to talk to Becca.
Yes.
Ivan is in, this is before the double claim of ogre came out. and Becca is one of the village idiots. So in my al-hadikhia seeking for the truth, currently they're on my list as 2 people I'm going to guess today.
Okay.
But you don't have to tell me anything. I just wanted to give you the picture.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Anything that will help my picture eventually.
Yeah, I think like after 4 days I will come out with all of my information, might as well. But I think for now I'm going to keep it to myself and just learn what I can. But,
and the good thing is you should be around for all 4 days. Yes. That's the big thing with the balloonist.
Unless you guys kill me.
Which we won't.
Which you won't.
I definitely don't want to. I think that would be crazy.
That
You're one
would
of the
be...
only characters in the script that isn't bluffing village idiot or ogre.
I think Laurie's evil.
Do you?
Yeah, 100%.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was watching him. That was a big old lie.
I thought, of the 2 of them, I thought Laurie was telling the truth.
It was Laurie.
It's also, ogre, when I was thinking about how to go about being the philosopher al-hadikhia, ogre was something I thought about. Yeah. Because you can approach people and be like, I chose you, tell me what you are.
Yeah, no, Laurie's face when Ivan said that, he was like...
Okay.
So, roll it back, you'll see.
I'm sorry, Laurie. I'm the ogre.
You're the ogre.
And I picked Becca.
Pixie?
He was like...
Okay.
Wait, who did you say you were?
Shugenja.
So you start clockwise or anti-clockwise?
So anti-clockwise is this way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that evil is closest on this side.
Yeah.
And
unless evil's equidistant to me, and then then it's.
So it could be 1-2, 1-2, or 1-1.
So it could be anything.
Cool.
Do we think...
I'm really worried.
Yeah, it's
I don't
really
know.
hard.
I've got no read on anyone. Holly's looking pretty sus.
I've only ever been in one of the Leviathan games, John, and that was where you thought you were the lunatic and just came out and said you were the Leviathan.
Played pretty well.
So I don't really know how these games are supposed to go.
That. Yeah, we've got no data.
What's up, cool kids?
Oh, I love this. I love this strut. Musical theatre.
Can I join in? Or
please do. Yeah.
Please.
Would you like to share your savant info?
Yes, I'm only going to share it with you 3. Either there are more than 1 village idiots in the game.
Okay.
Or there is. Or a sober and healthy chef would have gotten a 1 last night. So
what does the chef do again?
That means basically that 2 evil players are seated next to each other.
Yeah, chef would get pairs.
Okay.
So sort of depends on how much we believe these village idiot claims. These village idiots.
We've got 3 village idiots and we've got 2 double claims, right?
Well, the ogre double claim is really weird.
That's
already.
so weird, right? One of them's got to be lying.
You have to be the politician, right?
Okay, I'm not, but I'm very happy for this ogre double claim to carry on going. I'm the actual village idiot. So that means at least one of them is lying.
What?
So I just thought if I left a village idiot spot open and see what other people claimed, it would work.
Right, okay.
So I think yeah. So I'm a village idiot.
Okay. But just on the off chance you are the politician.
Right.
What team are you playing for? Your team, obviously.
If I were the politician...
What's your inclination?
Well...
Play for the goodies.
If I were a politician, then I hadn't thought about it yet.
Yeah. Because otherwise you have to play big to make the team lose, right?
Yeah. Well...
Don't do that. Just stay on the good team.
No, it's not going to happen. Literally. Okay, right. Is there any benefit to me playing like the politician here?
I mean, no. It's just, obviously, in a Leviathan game, we don't want to get anyone killed.
No.
And we don't want the wrong person to get killed.
Absolutely
in terms of backing off the sus of the double ogre claim, I'm happy to leave it riding because no one's going to execute, but we need to back off it towards the end of the game.
All right, fine.
I think is the main thing. Because otherwise,
I can back off it now. And
no,
say,
I think that's absolutely fine. I think it's fine to let it ride.
Well, is there more use in me going for the village idiot, and just saying that means at least one of you is lying?
I think it's better to just work out which one it is using the information, because we're going to get 4 days of information, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's probably better to let that all play out, store your information that you're getting, and then we can spend time later in the game working out whose information doesn't line up. Because also, if one of them's lying, that means the other, I guess one of you is drunk as well. So
I'm just going to pick the other village idiots, basically. So I've picked Becca. I've got good. Now I could be drunk. Yeah. But that's so. Now I've got.
Well, you don't get good. You just get not the demon, right?
You learn their alignment.
Oh, you get their alignment. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. So I got good. The thing is, it's a great bluff for someone else to be like.
Well, it's a great bluff for everyone. We could have multiple people claiming that this could be a bluff from you as a politician to hide and ride into the end of the game.
It would be decent.
Chuck things in. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's really worth working out, basically.
So
Like, I need a read on you
Yeah.
because we need to work out whether we have a godfather or not, or whether Blair is the balloonist.
So yes, absolutely. Well, that's interesting. Balloonist is a
Or, of
great
course, whether
bluff.
I'm the ogre. But, like...
I actually believe you are the ogre. It'd be quite funny if we were both bluffing the ogre and none of us were.
Also, because if Sullivan's lying, I'm on the evil team.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Going round and doing all of that. My initial idea for the ogre was I was going to do private chats with people and go up to them and be like, I chose you, what alignment are you? And then we might be able to gain some information, but we've kind of had to blow that wide open because of what John did. We have to go back.
What are we going to...
Just keep going. Just it's fine. No one's going to execute.
I'm going to go back and
It's
say
fine.
that you admitted you weren't. Okay.
I'll say that as a politician. I don't care.
A baddie of biblical proportions sits amongst you, but who is it? Don't execute with too much reckless abandon, though. You can only afford one slip up. Nominations are open.
So I have a question for the town.
Okay.
Is there some reason we wouldn't want to just execute both ogres? Oh wait, the alignment is just an issue.
And that it's a Leviathan game.
Well, what I mean is like, isn't one of them definitely evil?
One of them
but it's
might
probably a
be
minion.
one of them might be the politician.
Yeah.
If we execute a politician
I
and a good
think-
ogre, we lose.
I think that is
We lose?
what's happening.
Yes, because
Ivan Brett from the Traitors.
Okay, well, let's just...
God, between two Ivan Bretts and the traitors.
It's
Can I
me.
clarify that? If we killed someone and the Godfather killed, that doesn't count towards our Leviathan thing, right?
No.
This is just
but-
No, but we
executions.
don't want to be killing.
I mean, if we kill both the players.
Yeah, we couldn't kill both.
Yeah. If we are both outsiders and one of us is the politician masquerading as the ogre.
Just for example.
Just
Laurie,
for an
just a
example.
random example. Put it out there, Laurie,
just
as
based
if we
on
might-
Ivan Brett from the Traitors' life story.
Me? Ivan Brett from the
Yes,
Traitor?
you, Ivan Brett from the Traitor.
Couldn't be me from the
It is
Traitor.
definitely you, Ivan Brett from the Traitor.
What these voices?
This is the voice of Ivan Brett from the Traitor.
No, this is the voice of Ivan Brett.
He's the politician. That's what he
He's the
claimed to me in the
politician.
privut room upstairs.
You had told me he was a
Counter
politician.
argument.
I hate
If
this.
we kill both of them, we might lose, but this will be over.
Shut up, Dominic.
We'll win.
That's good enough for me.
Nominate.
I have a question. I have a question. Do we have one outsider in base sets?
Yeah.
So it's 3 is possible. And how many minions are there?
2.
2. Okay. I would like to use my al-hadikhia ability.
Yeah.
I would like to guess today that Becca is the demon, that Ivan is one of the minions, and that Ken, did you say you were a village idiot? That Ken is the other?
Okay.
Can I
Imagine if you just got it. That'd be great.
Oh, we lost guys.
And that's a record.
Can I do the same, please?
You want to also hear guess the exact same 3?
Yeah, if that's all right. Just to save time.
Sorry,
Okay.
you didn't get it.
So,
Did we find out
given
immediately?
the lack of propensity for nominations on this script, I'm going to go ahead and give you 10 seconds and then we're going to end the day.
Nothing happened.
Can I ask, if we were correct in the else here, would you tell us immediately?
You would win the game immediately.
Immediately. Okay.
We should work together.
We
Whether you
have
think
to.
I'm evil or
You've,
not.
John-
you've handcuffed
John-
yourself to me, Holly.
John, the
now we
thing
have
is-
to work together in a private comedy, which I don't want.
John, the thing is, if Holly is the philosopher, you're drunk. So you basically have to start guessing ones where Holly is in it, because otherwise you're never going to win.
Yeah, that's that.
Because either Holly is a philosopher and making you drunk, or so you will never win if you don't guess in her,
Yeah.
or she is evil. And
There's
then you
one of the world.
Well,
Yeah.
but if
There's-
she's
you could be puzzle drunk.
Yeah, I could be
You could be
puzzle
puzzle drunk. in that.
5.
Or, well, hold on. Or if she's evil and she's talking shit and I'm there.
Yeah. So you have to always
Yes,
guess.
you should guess me as
leading
well.
you to the
That's
best
3.
players.
That's my logic.
You have to
yes.
be fair
There's no
enough.
point guessing us.
2. 1. No executions today. Good night, Ravenswood Bluff.
Just a fifth of the way there to the ultimate doom.
Oh,
No
God.
deaths tonight.
Let's talk about the savant info that you gave Chris during the day today.
Yeah, so I told Chris, who, let's remember, has been made drunk by the puzzle master, 2 true statements. The savant should learn 1 true and 1 false. Because he's drunk, we can give him any combination that we like. And I often like to kick off drunk savants with 2 true pieces of info because it normally suggests that one of the people that is backing up one of those pieces must be lying. In this case, I told him that there is more than one village idiot in play, which is true, we have 2. But I also told him that a sober and healthy chef would learn that there is 1 pair of evil players, which is also true, because Dom, the demon, neighbours Sullivan, his marionette. Night 2, it's a short one because we don't have any demon kills and none of the minions wake. We begin with our balloonist, Blair. We've decided that we're going to show her an outsider tonight. So I wake Blair and point at Ivan, who is of course our politician. Now it's time to wake up our 3 village idiots. We'll begin with Becca, the sober and healthy one. I believe all 3 of them had an agreement to choose Ivan tonight, but Becca goes rogue and instead decides to choose Chris and learns that he is good. Next up we wake Ken, the drunk village idiot. He sticks to the plan and picks Ivan, so we lie to him, give him a thumbs down. And then finally, our poor marionette, Sullivan. He also sticks to the plan and chooses Ivan, so we also lie to him and tell him that Ivan is evil.
Gotta say, I'm getting a real kick out of your theatrical nocturnal thumbs downs at the moment. You're really killing it.
You've got to milk it.
Now we've finished with the night phase, the sun is going to wake up Ravenswood Bluff, and not us. And that's because in this game, we have no deaths to announce. However, in this script, there are some situations in this particular Leviathan script where we might have deaths to announce. Ben, can you talk us through what those could be?
Sure, so the 2 minions that aren't in play, the Godfather and the Harpy, are able to cause night deaths. The Godfather gets to kill a player if an outsider died during the day, and the Harpy, making one player mad that another is evil or they both might die, is something that carries on into the night phase. So if you've spent the whole day adhering to Harpy madness and then suddenly decide the sun's gone down, I'm going to break it, well, then you might have just screwed up, because that madness lasts right up until the Harpy selects a new player. So it is possible for deaths to happen in the night, but it isn't. Not in the setup we've got. But the players don't know that, and after all, we do have the magical ability to pop in and out of existence. So...
just like this.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Someone died in the night.
Oh no!
Other question or other pitch, could Holly be politician and talk shit?
Yeah. I should have chosen the bloody librarian.
Because that way I could still be...
You've made an enemy for life.
I'm trying to cling on to any world where I've got this cool power. I probably don't.
You might do. Even in the world where I'm telling the truth, you might do.
Yeah, I just want to say that Laurie and I are good, and that means that, and we've had a conversation, we're both clearly ogres, but also there could still be a politician amongst the rest of us. Given what I know about Laurie and what Laurie knows about me, that's more likely. So let's keep looking for that. Excuse me, grabbing you there.
Whoa!
You're both still claiming. You're both still claiming ogre.
Yeah, no, they're both definitely ogres.
I don't think that's how this
What I'm
works.
trying to
Sort
say,
it out by the end.
What I'm trying to say is that we should look for a politician.
Yeah.
And yeah, I
That'd
mean,
be 4.
So it's one of you
could be
two.
4 politicians. Yeah, yeah.
4 outsiders.
It's not me, so vote for
We
me.
can't have 4.
Well, I learned information.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yep.
I know somebody who I was told is good, so I don't know if I'm drunk or not.
Who were you told?
What do you want to say? Can we do all the
Well,
Virginia
maybe-
info?
Yeah, let's do
I
that.
don't-
I think the
I
village
don't
idiots
mind
should keep a conflab going with it and just come. I think like maybe day 4 is the good time to go through it because then we've got 2 days to continue going
hold
through
on.
it.
I think we should hold your...
Wait,
Because we're not going to do anything with it
One
right
thing
now.
on that, okay, me and John will get a guess every single day. If you guys hold, if the balloonist holds their info and the village idiots hold their info, our guesses are pretty much blind.
That's right. Yeah.
The more info we both have, the more likely we are to guess it.
True. I will say evil benefit from knowing which village idiot is drunk, so what they can build a world around that.
How do we do this?
But I'm happy for us to keep going and sharing, but also...
Is there a world in which both John and Holly are evil and they received the al-hadikhia as a bluff?
Well,
I
only
think
one of
John
them
wants
would've.
it too bad.
What we could do,
I do want it too
what we
bad.
could do with the village idiots is you could have the village idiots go off and talk and have one designated spokesperson who says these are the pings, and then we don't know who they came from.
Good shout. So a chief village idiot.
Although I think one of the village idiots probably is bluffing. I don't think all the village idiots are good.
Potentially, and we can work that out.
Or a marionette.
Potentially as well.
We're sitting
Or could be puzzle grunt. There's so many options.
Conference of idiots!
Can I talk to one of the ogres?
Me?
Yeah, I want to.
Do you want to talk to the ogre?
Which Ivan Brett?
I want to talk to you.
Would you like to talk to Ivan Brett from the Traitors or Ivan Brett from the Traitors?
I'd like to talk to Ivan Brett from the Traitor.
Oh, that's me.
No, that's me.
Oh, I can see where the confusion's come.
Yeah. Hello. How are you feeling? I think just keep going with the Shugenja thing.
I realised
because I'm pretty sure Ivan is the politician because I've seen the Grim and the Widow.
Oh, great.
And I've poisoned Holly.
Okay.
So John is still in play as the actual al-Hadikhia.
Right.
But I feel it's really unlikely he's going to get as well because you've got Sully Marionette, right?
Yeah, we've got If we've got him picking Holly every day, then we're fine.
Yeah.
The only thing that worries me is
what I might do late in the game is just tell Holly that she's my marionette. Because the other thing you could do, the only other info that I think might help them line it up is Blair is genuinely the balloonist, and Tilly's the puzzle master. And if Tilly works out that Chris is puzzle drunk, because Chris is puzzle drunk.
Oh right.
Then they'll just get your name.
Right. So I'm also a bit worried because I bluffed this, but one of the other bluffs was juggler, and I realised I should have done juggler because then I could have spread.
I think this is great because it's so low stakes.
Yeah. I'm just worried they'll be like, we need to execute someone. Well, Shugenja's done. It's not that useful. Let's get
I don't think it's going to happen. I think they'll be coming for me or Ivan.
So my next
question.
question.
I'll go through. So I'm going to tell Holly that she's the marionette. I think because the other thing you could do is tell Sully that he's the marionette.
This is what I was going to ask
and then tell Sully to tell Blair that she's his marionette.
Oh, that's a fun idea. Let's do that.
It's quite fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Should I do that today? Should I tell him today?
Yeah, I guess
because there's no klutz on the script. I think if there was a klutz, it'd be worth keeping him in the dark. But
it could be quite fun.
Oh, let's do it.
There's nothing that's going to be done about it until the end of the game. So let's
fucking
do it.
Do it.
Let's knock it all on the
Who
head.
cares? Worst case scenario, we'll have an early lunch.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's a win-win.
Crazy.
Great.
I'm getting really evil vibes from Laurie and Holly.
Oh, Holly, big time.
Holly's definitely evil.
I really feel that. I really feel that.
So I think Holly's our demon. I think Laurie is a minion. And it's probably like Godfather because...
You'd think so, right?
Because no one's been mad about people being evil.
No, yeah, exactly. So it's probably Godfather. It's probably Godfather and Marionette. In which case, we're all lost.
Yeah, which would mean Ivan is evil as well.
Which would make sense with my information if that's...
Yes. So Ivan didn't know.
Doesn't even know that he's evil.
That he's evil. That's fun if that's what's happened.
That's hilarious.
I hope that's what's happened.
Because you think you're a good character, you could easily think that he's the politician, but he's actually very
Yeah.
I'm not the ogre. I'm gonna tell you something right now. It really benefits for you not to say anything, Becca, and therefore it benefits for you not to say anything.
Yeah, I won't tell anyone.
I'm a village idiot. Which means that one of you three is lying or I'm drunk. Now, I've checked so far, you and Ken, and you're both good. Tonight I'm going to check Sully.
Oh.
So if I'm a sober village...
He checked, so it told everyone, me. He said he checked Shugenja and it's Dom.
Yeah. The even more interesting thing is that if Sully is evil, Laurie, as the ogre, picked him.
So Laurie's now evil?
Well, no, we don't know he's evil yet. I might be drunk. But I am going to check Sully tonight. The other thing to be aware of is whatever the case, I'll probably be shown evil tonight. Because if I'm drunk, that would really benefit the game too.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be shown it. So what I need to figure out is if I'm sober. Okay. It really helps me if you just keep on going for the evil thing.
I believe you.
The ogre thing,
I
right?
think you're good.
Yeah. So the ogre thing also protects Laurie a little bit. If he's evil, because I find out Sully's evil, I'll drop the ogre pretense and I'll make sure that everyone knows what I found out so we can entertain that as a world.
I fear I have really done a bad thing for the good team
greedy
here.
philosopher.
Yeah, I think I was greedy.
You picked the coolest palace.
I picked the coolest
You could have
palace.
waited to see what people did in the plan.
I thought
why'd
about
you do
it
it on night one? No
Because
one's
I
going to
wanted
die.
to be-
No one's gonna die.
Oh my god! Oh wait, no one dies in this game. There was no reason for you to do that, Holly.
We could have a juggler.
Oh my god!
We could have a pixie.
I didn't think. I thought I might be
Yeah,
good.
you didn't.
I didn't think about it.
I can't believe you've done this, Holly.
I can't believe I've done this.
I actually can't believe this, Holly. There was no reason for you to do that. You wouldn't be killed.
There was one reason. And
Go
it's greed. I want to be the Alsair.
And now you've learned something about the world, John.
I'm absolutely furious now that
You know
I've
what?
realised
There is
that.
a chance that Holly's still the marionette. So
There is,
Yeah.
and
or
that
the
I'm puzzle
drunk.
drunk. I think it was a good thing to do in case there wasn't an Alsair. I now realise that
You
there
could
was-
have waited.
I could
John,
have waited.
today I would recommend you guess. Laurie is the demon.
Oh, interesting.
Holly's a minion, and I'd say Dom's a minion.
Sure,
I'll
You
take
think
Dom's
so?
minion.
Remember that we have Shugenja.
Dom and Laurie had a very interesting.
Okay.
He really didn't want to talk. He wanted to talk to one of the ogres, which I think is a bit,
Do you
Talk to your team.
If it isn't me, Ken,
Huh?
who do you think it is?
I don't know.
I need to guess one.
I just think this two might be.
Remember though that we do have Shugenja pointing at me and Ken.
Yeah, I am sorry.
I could.
I've realised the error of my ways.
The fact that you didn't need to is unbelievable.
I didn't realise I didn't need to. I didn't think. I was just so
Yeah.
excited. I got the philosopher. I was so excited.
Well, let me ask the two of you, since John already knows my info, but I know y'all like to solve. I'll tell
Yeah.
you my day one scenario,
yes,
and
that's
then I'll go
good.
get the day two.
Perfect.
Day one was there is more than one village idiot in the game,
Okay. Sorry.
or a sober and healthy chef would get a 1.
Bless you. Makes sense.
That really got
A
me.
sober and healthy chef. I would get to one.
Holly's allergic to shrimp.
Those are both
So that means
pretty
it happens.
reasonable
Is that
day
one?
ones.
Yeah.
So either the village idiots are
Tell me
lying.
what you.
That means.
I'm the Leviathan, you're the marionette. Yeah, bad news, I'm afraid. And here's what I need you to do. I need you to tell Blair that she's your marionette. What? Why? Because she is the balloonist and she's going to get good information. But everyone else is fucked. Everyone else is completely fucked. But she's the only one who can undo this. Her and Tilly. So we're doing, and Laurie's going to tell Holly that she's his marionette. John is getting is the actual Elsa here, but we've now convinced him to put Holly in every guess, so he'll never get it right. So you've got to do this for me. Me, you, and Laurie. Yeah. And we thought it would be hilarious if we just tell everyone that everyone else is marionette. So if you tell Blair she's your marionette, but you are genuinely the marionette. So don't ever question that. No, but you are. You can't believe me. Well, I want you to win. Should I tell Blair to tell Tilly that she's her marionette? Or is that mental? That might. I don't know. That's too far. That's too far. That's too far. That's too far. Okay. Thanks. Good.
Is this you trying to suss me out? What's your reason?
I'll do it in another room.
Yeah?
Tomorrow night. Yeah.
Do you know?
What do you do this time?
Do you know when I'm evil?
Huh?
Do you know when I'm evil?
I'm just getting a strong vibe. But I don't know.
I could be the politician. You never know.
That's true. I don't think you are.
No, you think I'm evil?
Yeah, I think you're evil.
Why? Because I've got a cheeky look.
Yeah, you got a cheeky little face.
Okay, Chris.
I'm ready for more info from you.
Okay, here we go. Your two statements.
Okay.
One of which is true, one of which is false. Either there is no ogre in play.
Okay.
Or there are exactly 2 outsiders in play.
Okay, there is no ogre in play, or there are exactly 2 outsiders in play.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Well, I can't wait for the reveal.
Yeah, me neither.
Thank you.
Not on day 2, can't.
The second day of this game is about to draw to a close. Nominations are open.
So
it's all going too fast.
Yeah, it's best for us to wait until tomorrow to start doing nominations, right? Or
I think day 4, right?
Day 4.
You've
That
got
gives.
one shot at it, basically.
Because it's breaking all the rules if we just
got-
share
yeah.
info now.
Is it day 5? Win in day 5 does
After
Evil win?
day 5.
After day 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
As
we
it goes
can wait
night
until day
phase,
4.
day
Oh,
5,
fine.
it's
Okay.
over. We think we can kill an evil player.
Yeah.
I have an idea. What if we just nominate people and never vote,
so that we can have a chance to grill people on the stand for that information.
We should do
Well,
that.
Then I'm nominating Chris.
What?
Becca, Chris, please take the stands.
There must have been a bad plane ride over.
We flew on the same flight together.
But you sat further ahead, and I sat by that weird drunk guy.
That's true. That drunk guy was me.
What?
Okay, Becca, please state your case.
My case is, I just really wanted a chance to be in the spotlight. It's so nice to be here. And I knew I could get around Daddy Ben's rules if I took the stand to say, Chris, you say you're a savant, but I haven't heard what you've asked the storyteller. And that is sus.
Whoa.
But I really don't think we should vote for Chris because it's a Leviathan game. I'm just like the stand.
Okay, Chris, you have been accused of Becca liking the stand. How do you plead?
Okay. I didn't want this to come out immediately, but I'll just say it now. Dom and I are a couple. And we came into this game together and we weren't going to announce it. I have been informed by people I trust that I shouldn't necessarily say all of my savant info because it gives smart evil players like Ken
Thank you.
a chance to build worlds around them. And I don't even understand my own info right now. And also, I want to clarify as a savant, I didn't ask Ben anything. He told me things. So, yeah, go ahead and kill me. It's fine.
Okay, thanks, guys. Return to your seats.
Wow.
Good stuff.
I feel like Savant is a horribly difficult bluff to pull off.
Yeah.
So
it's really hard to make up.
Chris is pretty good.
Credible storyteller.
So let's give him a round of applause for doing so.
I learned nothing.
Can I just raise the thing, which is that if there's no widow, which seems likely, and no one accused anyone yesterday in an aggressive way, we're pretty confident, if not sure, it's Godfather Marionette.
I agree.
Do we have any idea who the marionette is?
Nope.
Okay, before you have that discussion, we're going to have to run this vote.
Sorry.
So,
Forgot there was even one.
there are 11 of you. That means a minimum of 6 votes required if you wish to execute Chris today. Votes for Chris, beginning with Ken. In 3, 2, 1.
I get his money.
There is no money.
1, 2. 2 is not enough. Chris lives for today. Any other nominations?
Can I ask a rules question? If there's a harpy in play, do you have, and you're made mad, someone is evil, do you have to say that, or do you only have to say it if prompted? Do you have to actively interrupt and say they're evil?
You have to make a sincere attempt to convince the rest of the players that that person is evil.
Okay, so you couldn't just say nothing.
That didn't happen, right?
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I
do
did
keep in mind it's only a might, though.
Okay.
It's unlikely anyone would not even try, though.
Yeah.
It is a way, though, if there is a harpy, it's a way of killing people without executing.
Yes.
And reducing our pool that we have to choose between.
Yes.
But Ben loves to kill people, so he would have used his opportunity to do that, right?
If somebody's broken it.
It's unlikely the harpy mad player wouldn't even attempted to do it because they'd have to go, well, they're not
And
gonna
also
know.
by now, someone would have said from yesterday probably that they were harpy
Yes.
mad.
Unless it's
they chose
consistent.
the same person.
I want to say that in terms of the minions, it's not guaranteed that we don't have a widow because they could self-poison and then we'd never be informed.
Oh. So one good player wouldn't know if they self-poisoned?
If the widow poisoned themselves,
Really?
then the announcement would never be made to anybody.
But there wouldn't be poison around the board from the widow poison. So,
No.
it's a
But they would
trade-off.
see the Grim before that,
they
or
would
would they
see
be
the-
shown a made-up Grim?
They would see the Grim first, and then they would decide.
They'd see the Grim right before we all announced our roles.
Okay, guys,
did the
we're getting
widow's
towards
work.
the end of the day here. Would our 2 alleged al-Sahirs like to do something?
Yes. Ken, can you remind me who you pitched? God, I hope you're not evil.
Random.
Oh, it was random.
Oh no,
okay, no,
it wasn't that. I would have said Laurie is demon, Holly is minion, Dom is minion.
Yeah, I definitely gonna go for Laurie. Why not? Laurie's my demon.
You're a demon.
Yes, that's the bit. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Quite an ongoing bit.
Just told me there's a mug.
It's on a mug.
I made a mug.
Yeah, as much as we all love your bits, John, have
I'm
you...
trying to just- Laurie demon, Holly minion, Dom minion.
Okay.
I'd like to go for Dom demon, Laurie minion, Sullivan minion.
Okay. With that, we'll end the day in 10 seconds.
It's a good one.
No.
Oh, come on.
What a try.
I thought I might have it. That would win back this Elsa here thing if I used it and we won.
5,
I'm so sorry.
4,
All I did was look at
3,
the
2, 1. No executions today. Sleep tight, Ravenswood Bluff.
Right.
Well, how about that?
If she'd have been sober and healthy, that game would have ended right there and then, and the good team would have won. And the crazy thing is, I reckon that's what John and Holly are more likely to believe is happening. I think they're more likely to believe that Holly is the sober one of the two, because they've no reason to suspect that a widow would have poisoned either of them, because Ivan's chosen not to come forward. And the even crazier possibility is they might just believe Holly is lying and that there's no way she would give an answer that would be correct because she's trying to lie and trying to mislead John. So, yeah, I mean, this game's just had, like, so many situations now where something utterly ridiculous and unpredictable has happened.
Well, not only if Holly had been sober and healthy would the game be over, but also if they'd continued their day one plan of John just repeating Holly's claims, the game would be over.
Yeah, thank God they didn't, because this is really good. I don't want it to end. We begin by waking up Blair. We've decided that today Blair's going to see her townsfolk. So we show her Ken, which means now that 2 of the village idiots are in the balloonist information. It also means that tomorrow night, if Blair's still alive, we must show her Dom, the demon. Next up, we wake our village idiots. Begin with Becca. She selects Sullivan and learns that he is evil. It seems that the village idiots are not trusting Sullivan because Ken also selects Sullivan and learns that he is good. And finally, Sullivan, our marionette, selects Blair and learns that she is, in fact, evil, which she isn't. And that concludes our third night.
Good morning. Fear is a bin with feelings.
Fear is a kitten that smiles
Chris,
on
please can I speak to you? Is that okay? Laundry?
Yes, let's go to the
Fabulous, let's go. Okay, so the reason I brought you here,
Yes.
are you having a good time?
Do you think I'm puzzle drunk?
I am contemplating it.
Okay.
I have an instinct that it's between you and Dom. And the reason I'm starting to think you could be drunk is I've had information that the supposed village idiots are not who they...
Oh, do you believe any of them?
So what was the info you got?
So day one
Yeah.
was there is more than one village idiot.
Yeah, okay.
Or a chef would get a 1.
Okay.
Yesterday I was told there is no ogre in play.
Oh my God.
That was my reaction as well.
Oh, gosh.
Or there are exactly 2 outsiders. So one question I have for you is, do you believe the idiots? And also, do you believe Blair's balloonist claim?
I believe Blair because she's not doing a lot, and I feel like she's more active when she's evil. So I believe Blair.
Yeah.
But there probably is more than one village idiot, unless I feel like Becky. They could all be lying.
You feel like Becca's lying. I want to see if Becca put me on the block, or Becca nominated me yesterday. If she didn't check me last night as a village idiot, that doesn't make sense. Like if you were sus of someone and you had the ability to check their alignment, I think I would check them.
Who'd you check last night?
I checked Sullivan last night.
Me too.
What did you get? I got good.
I got
You got evil.
That's good. I think you're
I
drunk.
think I'm the drunk.
And I also think there's another village idiot.
Another one in the town.
There's another one in the town.
was Laurie one?
And Sully's bluffing. I don't think it's Lori.
Is it Ivan?
I don't know.
It's Ivan.
But he also got. He said good.
So, Sullivan.
Yeah, he said Sullivan was good. Oh, shit. No, he said
Maybe
evil.
you're the drunk.
I can't remember.
Oh no.
He asked me so
That's
fast.
fine.
I told him first. Yeah.
That's good.
He's gonna don't tell him I told you. I was supposed to keep it a secret.
I think Sully's just a minion then.
I think Sully is a minion.
Who's?
But so if Lori chose Sully, then he's evil ogre.
But then that would mean if we're trusting Dom is our puzzle drunk. Because Dom got an anti-clockwise for the nearest evil person.
That makes sense.
So either Ken is lying.
I think that,
or Dom is.
I think you're drunk.
Yeah,
What were your pings again?
Chris evil.
I got him good.
Yeah. Ivan evil.
Got him good. We checked all the same people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're in different
and we
order,
were
yeah.
opposite. So I think that you're drunk.
Okay.
I feel good about this.
That's a
What are
good
your other
puzzle.
names?
I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll tell everyone tomorrow.
And you've gotten 2. You've gotten 3 so far.
Yeah.
3 of the 4. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so first night I got Sullivan.
Okay.
Second night I got Ivan.
Okay.
Last night I got Ken.
So,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's some shenanigans going on there.
I've been lied to.
Yeah. So, yeah, Sullivan and Ken are lying.
Listen, I'm not an ogre.
Oh, this changes everything.
I'm a village idiot. And
changes nothing.
Okay, so the reason why I hid it was because I was waiting for 3 claims.
Right.
The fact that there's a marionette in the script means there may be 4 of us who believe we're the village idiots.
Right, yeah.
However, last night I checked you and got good, but I had already agreed with Becca to check you and then check in with what she got. And I went, Sullivan's evil. She went, yeah. So I think either she's drunk or she's a marionette.
Oh my God.
Or you're evil. It could
yes, well, I've got evil on you.
Okay.
So my first night I went Dom good, then evil on you, and then I got evil on Blair last night.
I think we
So
can.
then-
I think we can probably agree that there are essentially 2 drunk village idiots, but one of them's a marionette.
Yes, probably.
Okay, so I'm thinking it might be you and Becca, and the question is which of you 2 is evil, and you won't know that.
Yep.
Oh my God. As it is, I've solved the game.
Okay.
Oh my God, yes.
Here's my pitch.
I knew you'd do that. I knew you'd do this again.
Here's my pitch. But I think the chef would get a 2 because all evils are sitting next to each other. I think it's Dom, Sullivan, and Blair.
Wait, how do you
think
know?
Sully's the demon?
How do
I
you know
don't
the
know.
chef?
Dom could be the demon.
Dom could be the demon.
How do you know chef would get to?
This is the world I've built because of all the info, because I think there's only 2 outsiders.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's the Godfather, so the balloonist is not real.
And the balloonist would know that the Godfather wasn't.
Sorry,
balloonist
say
would know
again.
The balloonist wasn't real, so they'd be able to bluff his Godfather.
Right.
I'm happy to do those
I
3.
would guess
I'll do
Dom,
the 2. Demon.
Dom demon,
Me too.
Sully minion, Blair minion. All yeah.
Okay, Chris. 2 more pieces of info?
Yes, please.
Okay. Either there is no balloonist in play,
Ben.
or both of your neighbors are evil.
Okay. I love that for myself.
A third day of less than a third of you being evil. Come on, folks, it's not hard. Nominations are open.
Oh.
If it helps clear out the puzzle a little bit, I am not the ogre. I'm the village idiot. So,
That's good, 'cause I could not keep my mouth shut.
Here's the information I got. 3 days.
What?
I checked the other 3 village idiots. Oh, first of all, I didn't claim it because I wanted to see who else filled that gap, right? So I was waiting to see who came out as a village idiot. Now, granted, there could be 4 of us who think we are, given the marionette, right? And that's actually what I think is going on here. But I checked the other 3 village idiots and got good, evil.
Yes.
Now, I may be the drunk village idiot. I'm actually thinking that might be what's going on here. But
that you're drunk.
That I'm either the drunken village idiot or the marionette, but I think more likely to be the village. Oh? Say it again? Oh, okay.
Okay, so if this is true, then Dom is our puzzle drunk because Dom got an anti-clockwise.
I did.
As his nearest evil, or you are both evil, I guess.
Or I'm village idiot drunk and
Or
Ken's evil.
you're. Yes.
Is there any other poisoning or drunkenness on the script except
Widow?
I
There's
don't-
Widow.
They've done themselves.
I'll tell you that I also got Sully as evil.
Yes.
I've saying Dom's evil, right? Or is
No,
it Sully?
I said Sully.
Oh, sorry.
And I don't think I'm drunk, and I am a village idiot.
So you got Sullivan as evil.
Who
I
did you
did.
Who did you check last night?
Me?
Mhm.
Well, last night I checked Sully, evil. I have cleared my neighbors.
Okay, I do. We're on day 3.
Yep.
And so I think we've wanted to be relatively conservative about nominations.
Yeah.
Is that true? I nominate Becca.
Okay.
Wow!
Chris and Becca,
Wow!
to sides.
Rude! you kidding me? Nominating me?
She'd never do that to you.
I hate the limelight.
Okay, Chris, what intimate details of your flight to London would you like to reveal?
I mean, so much happened on that flight. We're both jet lagged,
Mhm.
and you've given me the role that requires me to remember the most.
And I think that's my role, Chris.
Oh, yes. No, you have it all in front of you. I'm going to say all my Savant info because I'd like the town to help me remember it. And it is going to lead to a point regarding Becca. So day 1, I was given there are more than one village idiots in the game, or a sober and healthy chef would have gotten a 1 on night 1. Day 2, I got there is no ogre in play, or there are exactly 2 outsiders in the game. Just now, I got there is no balloonist in play, or both of my neighbors are evil. So, Becca nominated me yesterday. I asked her if she checked me last night, which would be a thing you would do if you were a village idiot and you were sus of somebody. Then she said that she cleared me already. But how could she have cleared me and then nominated me? There's no time in the night order for that to have happened. Like, she would have had to check me and cleared me as good before she nominated me yesterday.
Oh,
That's
Chris, this is a brilliant play.
That's it.
If this is evil, this is amazing.
Okay.
Oh, is it just mid if I'm good?
No, it's good. It's good if you're good as well, but if you're evil, it's like, whoa.
Okay, guys. Becca, please defend yourself.
So, I double think you're good because that is specific Savant information. Thank you for sharing. And I cleared you and then nominated you just for funsies to get the spotlight. So, given your last piece of information, which is either your 2 neighbors are evil, which I have not cleared Ken, but I think that he's drunk and village idiot. The other fact was there is no balloonist. So, Sweet Blair.
Do not do this.
Sweet Blair, I have to out all your information.
Oh, don't! You're evil! You're so evil!
Wait, really?
Yes, don't
Your
do
reaction
that.
tells me not to do it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Wait, okay.
I feel like you already have.
I got the balloonist to tell me all her information. But I'm not going to share it because she seems really upset. Which now, I'm so confused because I could be the drunk one. No, I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk, I tell you, Chris.
This is exactly what the guy on the plane here said.
Is it about the course? Give me more Cabernet Sauvignon
Sound of England.
Fish and chips, Mary
I felt
Poppins.
so welcomed. I am good. I am a village idiot. I have cleared Chris. I cleared Ivan, who is also a village idiot. Or I'm the marionette. But why would I get information that I think is good otherwise? Also, Sully's evil, but I shared that publicly. I'm just talking. I'm done.
Okay, thank you. Have a seat. You are executed for that impression of a Cockney.
Oh no! But I went to theatre school.
I've got some pertinent information that's probably useful for this nomination. May I just talk about
Please
that?
do.
So my village idiot information was night 1 I checked Dom, good. Night 2 checked Ivan, evil. Night 3 checked Blair, evil.
Oh, Sullivan.
So I'm thinking that's why I'm thinking I'm drunk.
Okay.
So, but there's also a potential world where you're a marionette. So I don't think socially that you read as evil.
Oh, if I'm a marionette, I would be so upset.
But I think actually more likely, I think more likely I'm drunk and my information is messy. But it's just useful to have in your mind.
Okay, guys, let's run the votes.
Tilly, no.
So we've still got all 11 of you in here. That means a minimum of 6 votes if you want to execute Becca. Votes for Becca, beginning with Chris in 3, 2, 1. 1. Two is not enough. Becca lives.
Evil.
There is a world where Ivan's the demon and Becca's the marionette.
Would our al-Hadikhia duo like to make any guesses today?
I think everything we've heard confirms the theory that we're currently.
Shall I lay out the theory for everyone?
I feel like what we've heard here actually contradicts a lot of.
No.
I think it absolutely confirms everything that Ken said to us today.
Okay.
I'm going to have to press you guys.
All right.
I nominate myself.
Ken, why do you hate all the staff on this set?
Why do you hate
Come on.
Ken? Respect lunchtime.
There were simpler ways
I'm
to do
hungry,
this, Ken.
Ken. Okay, Ken, tell us why you've nominated yourself.
I just want to lay out the world that we talked about quite quietly over here, which is that, first of all, I'm one of the village idiots. I think I'm definitely the drunk one because I, first of all, picked, which way around did I do this? I picked Chris and got evil first night. And then we decided to cooperate and all pick Ivan in some form. So I picked Ivan, also got evil. I don't think both of them are evil. I think I'm the drunk one. And then I picked Sullivan and I got good. Now we've got 2 village idiots here who got evil on Sullivan. I think Sullivan is the marionette to one of those 2. Dom and Blair. Blair's balloonist claim doesn't hold up because we now don't have 3 outsiders. And we know there's pretty sure got to be a godfather. In fact, Chris's info on day 2 or 3 said there's either no ogre or there are 2 outsiders. If there is no ogre, there still can't be 3 outsiders. So therefore, I think there is an ogre and there's 2 outsiders. So I think it's those 3 sitting in a row because of Chris's chef 1. On day 1, he learned either there's one
There
or
are
more.
more than one village idiots or a chef 1.
Either there's more than one village idiot or there's a chef 1. I think it's a chef 2. I think it's those 3 in some form.
Okay, thank you, Ken. None of that was about why we should execute you.
Turns out Ken loves the spotlight.
All right, Ken, thank you for coming close enough for me to throttle you.
Please don't kill me.
Thank you, Ken.
I'm voting for it. I'm voting for it after that.
I'm on Team Salt.
Yeah, let's kill him. Let's kill him.
I vote for Ken getting a
Okay,
rebuttal of this side.
we're going to run this vote immediately. Votes for Ken, beginning with Dom. In 3, 2, 1.
Chewy.
I think he's evil.
You think he's evil?
I think he's evil. Because
1, 2. It's not enough.
So what I was going to say
You have
was
10 seconds.
you guys should do
Dom,
just do Dom, Sully, Blair, and then tomorrow do Blair, Sully, Dom,
absolutely.
No.
and the both of you, because then if you have
I'd like to use my al-Hadikhia ability, please.
Go for it.
I'd like to pick Dom as the demon, Sullivan as the minion, and Blair as the minion.
Thank you.
I was going to do that as well. So I'll do that as well, please.
Thank
If
you.
it matters.
Congratulations. Me! For building a great puzzle. Good night, Ravenswood Bluff.
I'm great, Ben. Well done.
So, you switched up the savant information today.
Yeah, I told him 2 false statements today for a number of reasons, but primarily Blair has absolute game-solving information, and I'm inevitably going to have to show her who the demon is tonight. So I decided to throw in there 2 false statements, one of which is there is no balloonist, and then one which is outlandish, that both of Chris's neighbours are evil. I don't think Chris will believe that's true, so he'll be led to possibly believe that Blair is lying.
Smart stuff.
Mm-hmm. We wake Blair. She's now seen a townsfolk, a minion, and an outsider, so we must show her Dom, the demon. What's entertaining about this is that all of her previous 3 choices are all claiming to be a village idiot, and 2 of them sincerely believe that they are. Now it's time to wake those village idiots. We wake Becca. She chooses Blair, and she's sober and healthy, so we must tell her that Blair is good. Next up we wake Ken, the drunk village idiot. He chooses Dom. I decide to show him the truth that Dom is evil. This is because Ken suspects that he is the drunk village idiot, so we can play off that and effectively double bluff him. And then finally, our marionette, Sullivan. He selects Ken, so we tell him that Ken is evil. Of course, at this point, the information's more or less arbitrary, because Sullivan almost certainly knows he's on the evil team.
Okay, I've got all my information now. So first night I learned Sullivan, which is why I was really keen to talk to you.
Yes.
Second night I learned Ivan. Sorry, I never got to talk to you. Third night I got Ken, which is why I'm very suspicious of all these village idiot claims, because one of you is lying. And then last night I got Dom. So
I checked Dom last night.
Did you? I checked Blair and I got good. Cool. I think I'm a real village idiot.
I got evil.
Evil? On Blair?
On Dom.
On Dom.
And you think you're a real village
I
idiot?
need to know what team I'm on.
I checked you and you're good.
You're on the good team.
I need to know. I need to know privately.
But I don't know for sure.
I need to know privately, Sullivan.
If he's married,
You need to tell me.
I can't tell you because I don't know.
I need to know.
He's the marionette and you're an evil ogre.
No.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Dom
I'm
is
not-
the demon. Ken is drunk. And we're good village idiots.
I think Ken's the marionette.
No, Sully's the marionette.
What if it's these 3, not these 3?
Laundry room. All right,
I
we're
mean,
gonna get
it's
to the
not.
laundry
It's
room.
not unless I'm the marionette
That's what I'm saying. What if
somehow.
it's
I
10?
don't.
Should we have a chat?
Wait, okay, here's the one thing that doesn't make sense.
Well, my concern is like, if Blair is the balloonist,
Yeah.
and my 2 neighbors are evil,
Yeah.
how are we gonna?
I think you're drunk or poisoned.
I could also be puzzle drunk.
Hello. You're on the bad team.
Don't tell me. It's not going well.
No, it's not going to go really.
No, it's
No. Have you spoken to Blair?
No, I haven't been able to.
You should get Blair and tell her that she's your marionette right now.
Okay. Right. Okay. Should I just do that now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And then what are we going to do?
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the execution through on you today.
Yep.
Be like, I have to clear my name.
Okay, great. That's good.
And then I think we'll just have to ride out tomorrow because that might put sus on me. And hopefully can get me killed tomorrow.
Okay, go.
I think we don't have an ogre.
I think you're either
I
getting
don't
2
think we have
pieces
an
of
ogre.
true or 2 pieces of false each day. Because I think we'd have more than one village idiot. Or your neighbors are good.
If Tilly hasn't guessed, she could guess me for puzzle drunk.
He needs to know if he's the marionette Blair. You got to tell him.
Okay, I'm not. I'll tell you. I'm not the demon.
I just need to
Okay.
work it out.
Okay. Hello.
All right, you're my marionette.
No.
Yes, you are. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm so 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 sorry. It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Yeah, because he's obviously evil.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, well, I've told you you're not my marionette, which is true.
Brilliant. Then that's
So,
yeah. We'll just stick with that.
Great.
Great. Okay. Here we go.
There is a player on your side of the town square who is Puzzle Master drunk.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Or one of the al-hadikhia guesses was correct.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh man, I hate this for myself.
I've got to say, Chris, I love it for you.
Thank you.
So I got Sullivan, day 1, claiming village idiot.
Yes.
I got Ivan, day 2, claiming village idiot.
Now, yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
So, yeah.
But at the time claiming.
I've got day 3, Ken, also claiming village idiot.
One's got to be a marionette.
Day 4, I got Dom.
Oh, well,
Claiming-
I actually lied about being the Shigenja. I'm actually a village idiot.
Fuck off.
No, I'm joking.
But that's also townsfolk. All of you are claiming townsfolk.
Yeah.
So I might be puzzle drunk, or
Oh.
we've got so many people.
Would it help if the village idiots checked you for marionette? Because this does feel drunk, and I
That's
think
true, yeah.
like
yeah.
I checked.
Yeah,
You
good.
checked
Check
me
Blair?
and Blair's good.
All right, I'll check Blair as
And
well.
you've-
Then we can
you've
help with
checked
that.
Chris.
We have to kill someone today,
I
right?
have
someone should
info.
check me.
I have some info.
I need to know what
Oh,
team
yeah.
I'm on.
First of all, wouldn't it be cool if I was Leviathan and just said it the first day, and I bluffed all this
That
stuff?
would be good.
That would be great.
That would be pretty
It'd
cool.
be even cooler if you said that just now.
Yeah.
You just kill Chris. Let's get him.
Chris is getting cooler and cooler by the second.
So what I was just told was either there is a player that is puzzle drunk on my side of town, or or one of the al-Sahir guesses was correct.
What?
Correct. But we guessed the same.
But
But one of you is drunk or lying or whatever. So
Exactly one though. One of means exactly one. So the only day that could be is when they guess differently.
we
But
guessed
they-
the same every day, didn't we?
Yeah.
No.
And we guessed
Day you guessed
differently
me.
on day 3.
There was a
right?
day
So
you
you
guessed
should
me.
swap guesses from that day.
Yes.
Yeah, what did I guess?
Oh,
What
fuck.
was the first part of that info? There's a puzzle drunk on that side.
There's a puzzle drunk on this side, which I could still be puzzle drunk, and Ben could be pointing me
You're-
towards myself.
Yeah.
you're philosopher drunk, and you're the puzzle drunk.
Wait, but that would mean the puzzle drunk was on this side, which means the other day was wrong. The other information was wrong. If the puzzle drunk's on this side, then it's me.
So,
Is it?
so then,
Well, for
I
it
think
not to
those
be-
are
Well,
both
it
lies.
doesn't necessarily mean that because it could just be anyone is puzzle drunk.
But if
It doesn't.
if one
It
of
doesn't.
us-
The two items of information that he got don't have to deal with.
Yes,
each
but
other.
what I mean is this: they have only one of them can be right if you're sober.
Yes.
So either the puzzle drunk is on this side, or one day we got it right.
Right.
If we got it right one day,
It had to be me that got it.
it had to be me that got it.
No, because if you got it, the game would be over.
The only day we differed is when I was evil in your pig.
4 score in about 20 minutes from now. The game's going to end. So, you've yet to execute anyone. That means, goodies, you've got 1 extra life. Nominations are open.
do you want to do
I got it all figured
picks?
out.
Yeah.
All right. Shall I just? What do you want to do picks wise, Holly?
Well, if we go to the day where we picked differently, you picked me,
Yeah.
which would mean me picking me, which I know isn't possible if I'm the Elsa here.
Right.
So there's no point me doing that. But you
Right.
could pick the one that I picked.
I think he's
Oh, I
puzzle
see.
drunk.
I think Chris is puzzle drunk.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Tilly, were you going to use your thing? I think so. I'm happy to go with what Town would like me to go with. I think Dom's a
okay.
handsome Leviathan.
Oh.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be her guess.
So.
Your guess is who's puzzle drunk. correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's Chris.
Yeah.
I go Chris.
I mean, my head hurts,
Yeah.
so it's probably me.
That's really cool.
Although very annoying if I've had to remember all this stuff, and I've been puzzle drunk.
Yeah, what was your... What was your
cruelest thing you could do. That's why I made bollocks the whole time. You've flown all the way from LA.
I feel confident about the nonsense I've decided.
What was
on,
what
which
was all
is-
Chris's info?
We can't do this again.
Are you serious?
I
I
can't
think it's useful to know if he's drunk or not.
You said
Okay.
it so many times.
All right, let's go real fast through all my info. Day 1, there are more than 1 village idiots in the game.
That doesn't work with my information
Mhm.
because I'm getting all of the village idiots in my thing,
Well, we've
which
got-
means that either they're lying or that's not true.
We've got
because
four.
we've got four.
Or I'm the puzzle drunk.
I'm going to press you
There's a bit of
guys.
information in every single bit
I'm
of
going to
that
press you
could
guys
be
for
true.
nominations.
I would like to nominate Dom.
Okay, step up, guys.
All right.
Becca could also be politician.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am behaving like one, I'll admit that.
Okay, Becca, please tell us why you've nominated Dom.
All right, let me start by saying I play every game fast and loose. So I may play like a politician, but I am in fact village idiot. At least that's what I drew. I don't think I'm the marionette because I feel good about all the information I got. I've never checked playing fast and loose. But I've checked Sully, evil, and I think he's the marionette sitting next to Dom. I think that your counterclockwise information was incorrect because you made it up. You were one of the 4 names the balloonist drew, and I do believe Blair because I checked her and she was good. I've checked Chris and he's good, but very confused, so I think he's puzzle drunk. And I don't know, you've been kind of quiet, which seems like a good demon play.
Okay, Dom, your defense.
Can't accuse me of being quiet if you've never spoken to me. I've spoken to loads of people. It's true, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Spoke to you, spoke to you, spoke to you. I'm very confused. I have lost the thread on this game. All I know is I got told anti-clockwise, and then that could be arbitrary if, I'm equidistant or whatever. I don't know. All I know is I'm good. You can kill me if you want to. But yeah, I don't know. I can't form a good defense because I haven't got a clue.
Thank you, Dom.
There you go.
Have a seat, guys.
What if Dom is the marionette and fake Shugenja's pointing away from the demon?
Sullivan.
Yeah.
No. I think either way, Dom's on the evil team. So
I don't
this is a
think
good
the demon would have picked Village Idiot as a bluff. I think they would have picked a bluff.
Yeah.
And I did get pertinent. I did get evil on Dom last night.
That's right. I knew I had evil from somewhere.
Okay, we're going to run the votes. We are still looking for 6 if you wish to execute Dom. Votes for Dom, beginning with
We can always
Sullivan.
tie later.
In 3, 2, 1. 1.
Let's get another one on it.
Dom, why are you voting?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Why is Dom voting?
6, 7.
I'm not the demon, so go for it.
7 is enough.
That doesn't make sense.
Holly
Well,
nominates
Sully could
Sullivan.
Holly nominates Sullivan. Step on up, guys.
Can you explain what's going on?
No.
Holly, please tell us why you've nominated Sullivan.
Okay, I'm not totally sure about this, but me and John have both checked Dom as demon and Blair and Sullivan as minions. That doesn't mean it's not Dom. It could be that there's another minion. Part of Blair is now not reading as a minion to me. I think Blair genuinely believes that they're the balloonist and hasn't been told that they're a marionette. But Sullivan's information is wrong. That could be because it's being messed with. It could be because it's made up. And Village Idiot will be one of the demon bluffs. Now, maybe it wouldn't be the bluff that we'd assume a demon would take, but Sullivan got through a whole game bluffing Clockmaker.
He got away with it.
So I think that it might be Sullivan, demon, Dom, marionette, incorrect information. And then I think probably that conversation between Sullivan and Blair then was Sullivan trying to recruit Blair as a marionette. Maybe. I don't know if Blair's in on it or actually good, but I do believe that Sullivan's the demon, not Dom.
Okay. Sullivan, please defend yourself.
I don't know, man. I'm just a village idiot that's going around the town. I'll tell you what, I had a nice chat with Blair. I asked, are you the demon? And am I a marionette? She said, no. And I went, oh, okay. You can tell me, though, if I am. And she went, no, you're not. Now this looks suspicious. And I said, yeah, I know, but I'm a dummy. Because I'm a village idiot.
That's
Pretty much exactly what happened there. But no, yes, I can see why there's lots of suspicion on me. There's lots of different pings. A lot of taking information over here as read, which I find a bit odd. And I don't fully trust that Ivan isn't our demon sitting next to a marionette Becca, which would make a lot of sense as well. If we have a puzzle drunk Chris, then that thing of that information being correct is not true. So I think I know I'm going to be nominating after this, but I'm not your demon. So
you can go for it if you like.
All right, have a seat.
In my worldview, Dom and Sully, hard to know who's the marionette and who's the demon. And Dom's vote for himself makes me think he's a minion.
Okay.
To make that vote go higher and protect his demon.
We've had a lot of discussion on this, so let's run the vote. We had 7 on Dom. That means 8 votes if you wish to execute Sullivan instead. Votes for Sullivan in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2.
Don't risk tying this. Don't risk tying this. It's too dangerous.
3. It's not enough. Dom's still about to die.
Isn't there no way Dom is the demon if he voted on himself?
Please, may I use my ability, Daddy Ben?
Sure, let's go for a chat. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Tilly, have you decided who you're going to pick?
I think so. I can't get away from Dom mentally, which could be a psychological issue that I have. I feel that everyone was steering me towards Chris, and that gave me bad vibes. But I could be wrong, but I will bear the burden of the mistake alone. I believe Dom is puzzle drunk.
Okay, you choose Dom, and it is my duty to inform you that the demon is Holly.
Okay.
Tom, what is it like going through the portal that Ben takes you through?
Who says it's Ben's portal?
Because
he clicked.
Well, he clicked, so I
Is he
presumed
siphoning
it
off
was
your
his,
power?
but
Yeah.
Could be borrowing the
Is he
it like
mime
the
the
jaunt?
click? Hang on, should we do that? Right, I'll pretend to click, you click. Let's see how realistic it is. Ready?
Ivan, don't do that to me. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Ivan.
Okay, I didn't know I had that power.
We really
I
need to
wanna
finish
go.
this
Guys,
game.
I think I'm drunk. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Ivan, you're so powerful.
Oh, wow.
I nominate myself.
Who's the demon, Ivan? Tell us.
What did you learn? So, rightly or wrongly, I couldn't get away from Dom. I chose Dom as the puzzle drunk. And I was told that Holly is the demon.
Right.
Okay.
This has been a very long day, guys. I'm going to call it in 10 unless I hear anything significant.
I'd like to nominate. No, I want to nominate Holly, but I think I'm going to nominate Ivan.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Sullivan, Ivan, please step up.
Yep.
Good luck to you.
Good luck. It's a classic Sul Ivan bit.
Hey.
I never noticed that before.
Sullivan, please tell us why you've nominated Ivan.
Well, I just feel like there's been a lot of words about me being a bit evil, and I feel like there's just been a lot of push, and that's mainly come from these village idiot things. And I actually think that these village idiot things might well be absolute tosh, and I think that has mainly been stemming from Ivan, who initially said that he was the ogre to begin with anyway, and then changed tack to village idiot. Could easily see this being. Now thinking about it though, he can't be the demon unless he's crazy. But he could be crazy. I mean, he could easily go, "Oh, I'm ogre, but I'm switching to village idiot." But why did you bluff in the first place, Ivan? Is the question. I feel like he's actually an evil player, because why are you bluffing in the first place when you know that you're not going to be targeted by anybody? I'm confused by that, and I think that there's just a lot of push over to this side of the table when actually Dom's info says that it would be more likely on this side. So, yeah, I think we're not working with that properly.
Okay, Ivan, your defense?
I bluffed in the first place because I wanted to leave the space for village idiot claims. I wasn't necessarily leaving the marionette in that picture, so I accept that hasn't necessarily cleared it up, but I think it's interesting who claimed afterwards. I think Dom's anti-clockwise claim may relate to Ken. And yeah, the reason why I bluffed was simply because of that. I had always planned to come out and reveal myself as village idiot, but I just wanted to do that. I also wanted to go to Ogre and then go to Becca and say, what am I, what are you? Because that gets some information out. So I just think an early Ogre bluff is not the worst thing in this game. And I think that was probably quite a useful way to get that information. Having now come out as a village idiot and having had a lot of my information not confirmed, but like it certainly lines up with a lot of things, I think you're looking at the wrong person. I think Ken may be a minion, but I don't think he's the demon. And that's where I'm at.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Have a seat.
You used me.
I think Ivan's a politician piggybacking on you potentially, but
yeah. Piggybacking on who?
Piggybacking on potentially Becca, just to like
Okay.
do a lot of work.
We're going to run the vote straight away. We have 7 on Dom. That means 8 if you wish to execute Ivan instead. Votes for Dom. No, votes for Ivan. Beginning with Becca in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2.
We might have the right one.
3 is not enough. I'm going to end the day in 10 seconds.
I nominate Holly.
Okay. Have a seat. Have a step. Have a step up. You're going the wrong way, Holly.
I can't do space. Space is hard. Lying is easy.
Okay. Laurie, please tell us why you've nominated Holly.
Certainly. Holly has been pinged by a puzzle master. We don't know if the puzzle master is correct or not, but I think it's something that is worth exploring. I think a lot of our push has been over here. We've done multiple checks of that side of town, coming from people that have also, I feel like Ivan is the politician, and that's being used as a verification for this. So I think we're barking up the wrong tree with whatever we're doing today anyway. And I think, yeah, this is definitely worth analysing, because this is a really good way to get your al-Sahir thinking they're worthless, basically. Like you're going to think you're drunk for the entire game, so you kind of maybe not overthinking everything you're doing, because we have a philosopher who says they've become the al-Sahir, right?
Okay.
Okay. Firstly, I want to say that I didn't want to disempower, apart from taking his ability, I didn't want to disempower John's guessing at all. In fact, I wanted to work with John, because I do think there is a chance that I could be drunk in another way. I kind of agree that we might be barking up the wrong tree, though, and I completely feel what Sullivan was saying of like, there is a lot of push from that side over here, and that is something that the evil team do. So it could mean actually that the evil team are over here. So that's something I'm building at the moment in my head. However, this is the 4th nom with Dom on the block. I feel like there's a lot of push to get Dom off the block. Even if I am building a world in which evil might be over here, I'm also interested as to why we're doing that anymore. I know there's a ping on me from the Puzzle Drunk. To me, it just confirms, I think, that the Puzzle Drunk picked somebody who isn't the Puzzle Drunk. I don't think that's a problem. It clears worlds. But in fact, for me, I feel like one of the things we've learned from that is that definitely Dom wasn't the Puzzle Drunk.
Yeah,
because I don't think there's a world really where I'm the demon. I think it could be Becca and Ivan over this side. They wanted to chat first day. But yeah.
I think the reason there's been no noms for the game, so I think the reason there's a lot of noms now is because this is the time to have all these chats. I think also the fact that there's 7 on Dom says, and he voted for himself, says like at least minion, right?
Could have been a mistake.
I just think we're in the wrong.
Me too, but I think keeping it on Dom today is a good thing.
All right, have a seat, guys.
I think it's.
Can I tiny pertinent? I do think if you know that you're going to get enough votes to be on the block and you're the demon, it's a good strategy to vote for yourself, because it just makes people confused. And mine's under. Oh yeah, sorry.
Also like that Holly is not in the balloonist ping, so
Yeah.
So you have to believe that if you believe Dom is the puzzle drunk, then you have to believe that Blair would be evil for Holly to be the demon. So this isn't great.
Okay, we're going to run the vote, guys. Votes for Holly, beginning with Ivan. 8 to die, 7 to tie. 3, 2, 1. One is not enough. I'm of the opinion that you are unable to muster more than 7 at this point.
Has anyone nominated Becca?
I would like to nominate Becca.
Okay. Guess I can just go fuck myself then.
Would you?
If I could. Okay, Chris, please tell us. Chris, please tell us why you have nominated Becca.
I think it's possible that I might not be puzzle drunk. I might be the marionette. Then why am I doing this? Okay, so I will say that it's another great possibility is that I've been led to believe I've been drunk, and then at the end of the game, Ben is like, Chris, who got sober and healthy information the whole time, and then I'll be even madder than I am now. I got information, if Blair is the balloonist, then I got information that my 2 neighbors are evil. we are looking at a sort of pair here between Ivan and Becca. I don't believe Dom is the demon. I believe we should be hunting demon candidates today because we only have 2 executions to do it. It doesn't make sense to me that he voted for himself. I don't think that was a mistake because I said, Dom, why are you voting on yourself? And he shrugged. So I'm going to stick with my evil ping on Becca. I do think that her statements about checking me as the village idiot don't really make sense. So that's it.
Okay. Becca, please defend yourself.
I do agree it was sus to first check you and then nominate you. I really just wanted to have some conversation going up here. I could have picked anybody, but I like you. I have nothing to say except what I've already said. I am a village idiot. I think I've gotten true information the whole time. And the one thing I wanted to say is that I think Lori nominating Holly is, I think Lori has become evil by choosing Sully. So that was just kind of like a throw, let me protect who I think might be evil thing.
I think when we lose, we had 10 seconds. So I was putting someone on the block so we could continue conversation.
Okay, have a seat, guys. Thank you.
Okay, so if Chris is not puzzle drunk and Dom was not puzzle drunk, then Chris's information being accurate about them being evil would make my pings the puzzle drunk, which makes this a possibility.
Yeah. I think, yes. It's Becca and Ivan and Ken have been pushing this entire worldview all game, and it's you 3 leading that.
I am loud.
Okay, we're going to run the vote, guys.
And it's like, but 2 of you have
We're
been...
going to run the vote, guys.
Sorry.
Vote being run. Runny, vote. Here we go. Thank you. So, once again, I'll remind you, 7 to tie, 8 to die. Votes for Becca, beginning with Chris in 3, 2, 1.
I think I'm
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
Laurie
6
I think it's going to tie otherwise.
is not enough.
Why not, Ken?
Why not kill Becca?
What's the world where Dom is the demon?
There's a lot of info on Dom being the demon, I guess. He's in the balloonist pings. We shouldn't be executing outside.
Okay, can I just use my al-hadikhia power?
Go for it.
I think Blair's demon, Sullivan minion, Dom minion.
Okay, Holly?
We're killing Dom. I might do something wild.
Please pick the same as me.
Please do.
Because if you're...
5.
I think it might be...
Do that tomorrow.
4.
Do that tomorrow.
Okay, I'm going to pick
3.
Blair as the demon,
2.
Sullivan as the minion, and Dom as the minion.
1.
So we nominate Ken.
Nominate Ken.
Dom nominates Ken.
I
didn't expect that. Please step up to the stand.
Come on.
Up it gets.
Come on, Ken. It's mandatory, I'm afraid.
Dom hates lunch.
Yes. All right. Dom, please tell us why you've nominated Ken.
Because I hate you all. I hate lunch. And I like overtime. Well, those are all true. It feels like we may as well get it done today. I feel like that's what we're pitching for. I really have, unfortunately, lost the thread on this entire game. So I'm going to have to ask for some assistance from other lawyers if anyone wants to chip in. But what I understand, the main candidates are me. There's a world where it's me and Sullivan, Ken, Chris is on the level, and then Ivan and Becca. So that seems to be the 3 worlds, and we've tested 2 of those on the block. So let's test this third one. That's what Anyone want to add anything relevant to that?
This might be relevant. If you are good and I'm puzzle drunk, then your information would be correct, meaning that yes, evil is that side of you.
Okay.
So Ken...
Well, all I know is
it fits with that world.
I am good, and if there you go. So there we go.
Okay.
That's all I've got to go on, really.
Ken, please defend yourself from that.
There's a lot of attempts to get Dom off the block. I'm worried I'm going to lose as his marionette, to be honest, and he's not told me. That's my main worry. So maybe you should vote for me, and our evil team wins. Tell me I'm the marionette, please.
If I was the demon, I would have told you by now, I think.
Okay, well, let's kill Dom then.
Okay, have a seat, guys.
This actually fits in that world, though, and it makes everything make sense.
Can I ask a mechanical question?
Sure.
Assuming either me/Holly is sober, it can't be that Blair's. That all went through, right? Blair is demon.
I heard your guesses, and it didn't have any effect on the game.
Our world exists. I've just wasted so much time in this
Okay.
funnel.
Let's not tie this.
Tom, let's do this.
Please don't try and tie this.
If you would like
Please.
to execute Ken, 8 required in 3, 2,
many people have their
1.
hands up?
6.
1,
Please
2,
don't put your hand
No
3,
one else put their hand up.
Or 2 people.
4, 5,
No one else put
6.
your hand up.
What the hell has happened?
Dom!
No,
That's not enough. His hand's
already been What is happening? Why is everyone trying to lift this?
Yes, exactly.
We can't
Okay.
all be evil.
It's a legion.
Well, that's.
Does anybody else hate lunch?
No.
No, I think we're
love
we're
lunch.
out.
I love lunch.
Bringing the day to a close in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dom is our first player to be executed. Dom dies.
Ow.
The game is over and the good team has won.
Yes! I did. Yes, I did. They told me to lie to you. They told me to lie to you. You're not my marionette. You're good. They totally made me do it. The bullies. You were right, Ollie. I did lie to her. You're in the good team. No, you won. You won.
I might be a dummy, but I couldn't figure it out.
Fat lot of good at bidders.
Fuck me.
I'm a puppet village idiot.
Sorry, can I just say one thing? There's a widow in play.
I mean, let's do the roll
Yeah, I
call.
know, yeah.
I'm excited.
Wait, was it really?
Yeah, I was the politician.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd withhold any crucial
Let's got to tell you,
Let's do
Ivan,
the roll call.
if at any point you had forced that vote to tie and Dom had survived and Evil would have won, I 100% would have had you turn.
I was planning to reveal myself as the demon and tell Becca that she was my marionette tomorrow.
Okay, I intended for this to be a 3 village idiot game. I put 3 village idiots in the bag, knowing that I needed to make one of the demon's neighbors into a marionette, and the demon was sat between 2 village idiots. So I had no choice but to make one of them the marionette, and that was Sullivan, of course, who sadly lost with Dom, our Leviathan. On the other side of Dom was a real village idiot, Ken, who was drunk. He got incorrect information every single night except for the night when he picked Dom, and I gave him correct information because he thought he was drunk and would think that was incorrect. Our one and only sober and healthy village idiot was Becca over here, who got 100% correct information for the entire game. Ivan was the politician who, I gotta give it to you, you put in a real shift there. It wasn't quite enough, and you won anyway.
I was moving mad, but
Fucking hell.
Our release character was the al-hadikhia, who spent the entire game completely sober and healthy.
Oh, Holly.
Because on night 1, Holly, the philosopher, chose to gain the al-hadikhiyah's ability. You were drunk for about 5 seconds, and then Laurie woke up and widow poisoned Holly. Immediately making you sober.
I mean, you got to use it.
You were using it the whole
You
time.
used it the whole time, John.
Yes.
So sadly.
You said the
That's right, John.
the whole time into all your guesses.
The
John.
real.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Holly,
John
you'd be really
Bracey
pleased to know.
meltdown.
I mistrusted myself so much.
You guessed the team.
You did, Holly. You correctly
guessed
guessed
the
the
whole
evil team on day 2,
It was
but
yes,
you were
the game
poisoned.
difference.
Demon, minion.
Which is why I conveniently forgot to remember those picks. When we were like, what one?
And at that point, I thought I was evil, so I was like, oh,
Blair was our sober and healthy balloonist, who learned Sullivan as a minion, Dom as a demon, Ken as a townsfolk, and Ivan as an outsider. I did not know that Ivan was going to come out and start bluffing Village Idiot, but it was quite delightful that 3 of the 4 players in that were bluffing Village Idiot, or actually Village Idiots. And that leaves our puzzle master, Tilly, who caused Chris, the savant, to be puzzle drunk.
Ben Burns!
So
I have just arrived in this country.
Welcome to England!
Ben, I have to say,
this is one of the best defeats for the evil team because
Yeah.
I was like, I can't follow this. And the good team have won, and everyone's disappointed. Everyone's pissed off. You're annoyed with
No
the
winners.
power. You're annoyed with the You're annoyed with the problem. I got to learn all that stuff.
I thought I was the marionette.
This is marionette.
We should have told Blair she was the marionette to tell Tilly.
That's exactly what I said to Dom, and Dom went, no, but
Oh, we should have just gone all the way round.
Can I just say we have a lot of theater people here? You know that dream where like you can't remember your lines?
Yeah.
It's like I'm about to go on stage and Ben is handing me more script pages to learn.
Oh my god. Well, I'm a very happy good player.
I'm pretty satisfied.
Yeah.
I should believe I actually had it that day. You were good.
And that's all for this Call of the Clocktower. Join us next time for more whispers in the darkness. Get on board.
ASMR.
Asthma.
Asthma. I have asthma.
Asthma ASMR would be quite.
It's me, Ivan Brett from the Traitor.
Oh my god, there he is.
And if you at home would like to get this in-joke about Ivan Brett from the Traitor, it's not an in-joke. You can watch it on Chaotic Neutral.
Wow. And then it's an out-joke.
And then it's an out-joke.
Yes. Right. Out and proud.
We're outing
Call
all
of
of our
Cthulhu.
jokes.
Yeah. We're out of jokes.
All my jokes
Yeah.
are Please send us some.
Please
We need
send
them
your jokes
so
in the post
desperately.
and we'll read them out.
Tom, what is it like going through the portal that Ben takes you through?
Who says it's Ben's portal?
Where is Tom? Where has he gone? Where has he gone? Where is Tom? Where has he gone? Where is Tom? Where has he gone? Where has he gone? Where is Tom? Where has he gone? Is he in the theatre or is he in the mall? Is he on the moon or hiding behind a wall? Is he hanging out by a satellite dish? Oh wait, no, he's back and he's holding a fish.